Pane, frate mio.
Don Vincenzo, it's not a good time for this, and I ask your pardon, but I need some information.
Go ahead, Surgeon. What is it?
Does this coffin contain the body of Francesco Vascello, and did he just arrive from Istanbul?
Exactly. My wife's brother.
May I see the burial papers?
Certainly you may, Sergeant. They are quite in order.
All in order, just as you said. But the others I have are to see the body, not just the coffin.
Yes, Sergeant. That body in there has been dead for 12 days.
I know, but it has to be done.
Are you certain of that?
It's in order.
And you don't want to think it over?
No.
Open it.
Have to undress him.
Undress the body? But that is sacrilegious.
The death certificate showed the cause of death to be double pneumonia. Then what is that wound from?
The autopsy, Sergeant. Apparently, in Turkey they always have one. It's a formality.
And what is inside?
Where?
Inside his chest cavity.
Do you have any doubts?
I would like to see.
Okay. I'll show you. It's drugs. Raw morphine. Satisfied? But now I'm sorry to inform you that you have been too curious.
No! 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 No!
What is all that water? The sea?
Could be, I guess. Then I could be wrong. I don't know what it is. I don't know nothing.
Good. You know nothing, and you saw nothing. Take care of your family. And of course yourself.
Trying to ride from the devil. Trying to ride from that sky. He sounds real quick as he climbs to me one side. All those cars, oh my cars. I wanna feel free, yeah. He's free. I gotta pull so hard I wish I were dead. I hear the eyes will break for there at my head. I live in Cleveland today. If I now had a test of the grand, so what? Love life.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Frank Vascello. Je cherche Frank Vascello. Vascello.
You're wasting your time. The old man is a deaf mute.
Yeah. Well, how much you think it's gonna cost to open his mouth?
It's no use. Turkey is a large country. Ask around. Somebody will tell you, but not him.
Joe, I've been looking for you for 3 hours.
Hey, Tony, how are you? Yeah, sit down there. Tony, what are you drinking? Tony? You know what? I'm sure glad I never married Juanita. The one who thought she looked like Sophia Loren, remember? He looks more like Sophia Loren.
You drank, sir.
Yeah, I want to be a little more that way. A little coke, huh? A little snow, smack. I want my head to walk in the sky.
One moment, sir. You can't ask for drugs like there was ice cream.
Shut up, I know what I'm doing.
My name is Antoine.
Nice to know you. You figure this'll cover the ride?
I am French, but I have vegetated here in Turkey
Now,
for...
look, I don't want your life story. All I want's a good time.
You should see your face. Sadder than a Russian movie. How do you feel?
Feel? I don't know what the hell I crawled out of that swimming pool for. Hey, what happened? Huh? Anything happened?
Nothing at all happened.
I fell asleep, right? I blew it again.
How did you get all that artwork?
Artwork?
Your tattoos. Have you been in the Navy?
One night I got drunk. And when I woke up, it had already happened. To tell you the truth, I'm very careful passing the mirror on my way to the bathroom. Sometimes I scare the hell out of myself.
Your little trinket here makes me nervous.
Well, what do you want? Money or romance? You're very beautiful. You know that? I really like you.
It's late. I'm sorry, but you have to go.
Today I'm on the wagon. Scout's honor. And maybe we'll see each other tonight, hmm?
No.
No? Then you better tell me how much I owe you.
Nothing. You've paid me. We laughed and we danced.
But you had my suit pressed. And the milk. Don't forget about the milk.
The milk's on the house. Now you must hurry up and leave. There's another customer waiting.
Hey, listen, did I say something last night I shouldn't have said? Oh, yeah. I asked if you knew Frank Vascello. You went as cold as a morgue.
I never heard that name in my life.
Well, you win one and you lose one. And who knows? Maybe we'll meet again, hmm?
Claude? Claude?
This apartment is worse than a hotel lobby. People checking out, people checking in.
Who is he?
His passport is American. His name is Joseph Coppola.
Immigrant.
He lives in New York, travels a lot, and owns a nightclub.
Anything else?
He has a gun.
Where did he go?
I don't know.
Tonight. Try not to be late, as usual.
Yeah, I was looking all over for you, Joe. Thought I was gonna have to search the rooms of those old ladies over there.
You find anything new on Vascello?
Nothing. It's like he never existed.
Oh.
Hey, somebody was asking for you. If you turn around, you see him by the pool.
I was a friend of Frank Vascello. My name is Ibrahim. I am the director of the club you visited last night.
Ah, that makes things easier.
What do you mean, easier?
To make a deal. A few more of those small envelopes.
Are you representing others or only yourself, sir?
Just myself.
The quantity?
50 kilos.
Opium?
Morphine base.
To get 50 kilos of that merchandise, sir, one would need 500 kilos of unrefined opium. It's madness. I thought a few grams. Relax. Go out and have a good time, sir. Enjoy our scenery and our beautiful women, huh? Hmm? He was a guest in your home, I think.
He spent the night and left.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the man? We can't ask him ourselves, you see.
I know nothing about him.
Why don't you think it over? Reticence might have unfortunate consequences. Joseph Coppola is very dangerous. You were willing to help us once, Claude. I hope you will again. Thank you for coming. Oh, and remember, if you do help us, we may be able to help you. Well, I assume that Inspector Demirko questioned you personally, no?
Yes.
And he offered you tea and complimented you on your beauty. And then he said, we are after this American. Hmm? Is that correct?
I have never been anything in my life. But whatever I have left of it, this is the end. I hate this being pushed around. That's all.
Don't be a fool, Claude. Coppola interests us, and we want to keep tabs on him, and you are it.
I don't like him, though.
Your instructions are to go out with him. Not to like it. And always stick very close to him.
Is Mr. Coppola in?
Yeah, he sure is. Come on in.
Well, well, look at this. What a terrific surprise. Sit down, make yourself comfortable. This here is my secretary, Tony.
How'd you do?
You won't fall asleep today, will you?
Are you crazy? What can I offer you? Anything you want.
Well, first I want to take a shower. Don't you want to join me?
Huh? Oh, no, no. I'm clean. Very clean. Right in there.
May I leave now?
Go with Allah, my son. Only don't forget, be very careful. Yeah, who is it? But couldn't it wait? Well, why now? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right down. I ought to beat myself over the head for leaving you twice. But I have to go. It's important. What made you change your mind?
Somebody made an investigation. You have been cleared.
Where are we going?
Somebody is interested in the deal. It's the right person.
You're a trusting soul, aren't you? Well, it's...
Have a good look. This is where it begins. The poppies bloom in the spring and are all white. They need a cool and windy climate. In June, the petals fall off and only the green pods are left. Women, and only women, then cut incisions in these pods with small knives. Out of the horizontal cut flows the opium, a milky white, sticky liquid which oxidizes on contact with the air and becomes a dark brown. They harvest it with rakes and then form it into loaves the size of large coconuts, which have the consistency of rubber. Where is he? That is him.
So you're the foreigner looking for a business deal, huh?
Talk about foreigners. You live here?
Once upon a time, men lived in caves. If mankind keeps going the way it is, men will end up right back where they started. And I just thought I'd keep ahead of the game. What brought you here to me? You could have gone to Thailand. Better prices.
Your morphine's richer. That makes me richer.
How are you gonna get it out?
That's my worry. Now, the offer is $600 a kilo. $15,000 now and the other 15 when the goods are moving.
All that's gonna get you is a little advice. Go home.
Hey, wait a minute. I said it was an offer. Let's talk about it.
Anyone gets that much stuff to New York, they'll have enough heroin to take care of all the addicts in the USA for 15 days. And that's a hell of a big peanut. And you want to crawl out of nowhere and play smart guy. I wonder why the hell your friends back home haven't taught you to be more modest, more cautious. First job, huh? There's a price, and that's what you'll pay. Now go on back to your air conditioning and pipe music. See you in a couple of days.
Where?
At Kilios.
I got an idea.
What idea?
Why don't you come with me?
Where? To the moon?
Travel through Greece, Italy, maybe Sicily, then on to Marseille. Stay there for a while. What do you say?
Nowhere else?
Well, how about Mexico City? And then New York, craziest town in the world. So you're bound to fit in.
Thanks, but I'll have to pass on it. It's impossible. I would really like to go with you. But they wouldn't let me leave.
They? Who's they?
Oh, the people that I work with. So it's pointless, the whole thing. Now, I do hope you're not going to ask if my life is miserable and lonely.
Because it is?
All lives are. So why feel sorry for someone?
When the stuff's moving, you get the other 15,000.
Market. Ergun Yazari. 8 loaves.
There, those are the loaves of opium. These are camphor balls. Put them in to cut the smell of this stuff. Come on, over here. Come on. This is where the opium gets broken down to a morphine base. Water must be warm enough to dissolve opium, but it mustn't boil, or it'll destroy the morphine. It's a dangerous operation. Fumes are toxic and can make one an addict, even kill you. After an hour of cooking, they add quicklime, which melts the opium mass, separating it from the morphine and codeine. 100 kilos of opium gives about 10 kilos of morphine base.
Look, I've been dealing drugs since I was 15 years old. How you make it is your business. I just sell the stuff in the States.
So young and so crooked. I admire you, Joseph. If you start feeling sick, put this mask on. Breathe slow, real slow. Bandits! Watch out! Behind you! That was close.
Thanks.
Come with me. How do you plan to get the stuff out?
In specially designed ski poles.
You ain't got much imagination. If we make an agreement, I'll worry about it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm gonna need a little more help than I thought. Frank was my connection.
Ibrahim will do everything necessary for you. The man who makes the finest heroin is in Sicily. You will be protected into Marseille or Hamburg. I will take 1/4 of the pure heroin you get out.
1/4? Hey, you're expensive.
Wouldn't you be, Mr. Coppola? It's the only way.
Well, I don't think we'll be seeing Mr. Coppola again. All's well that ends well.
I have one question. Why did you let them go?
Their luggage was clean. They have money and tickets for Rome and Palermo. All very legal. They were free to go where they liked. It's up to the Italian police now.
This is SP5 to control. Suspects in dark blue Fiat, license plate 182460.
You may sit down.
Who are these men?
Men who merit respect. Who are you?
My name's Giuseppe Coppola.
How do we know that? Who knows you?
It was 1966. A night in October, though what the exact date was, I don't recall. Jimmy Campanile was standing there on the corner of 50th Street and 6th Avenue. Two hoods, they pull up next to him in a black limousine. They shove him into the back seat. And where he went, nobody knows. You. Yeah, you were one of the men in that car. His name's Ciro Terranova.
How'd you know that? Come on, talk.
I was there that night, and I saw what happened.
That's not enough to make us give you even an ounce of trust.
Yeah, who knows? He could be a police spy.
That's enough. Come on, boys, calm down.
It won't be long before we know everything about our guest over here.
How come?
I called up a good friend in New York. Tell us, Giuseppe Coppola, what made you pick us as your hosts in Sicily?
Well, I got fed up struggling to keep up with the Joneses.
Pronto? It's New York. Yes. Hello. Saridu. This is Vincenzo. Hey. Uh-huh. Where? Could be, yeah. And before? Good. Okay. Baciamo le mani. Giuseppe Coppola. Our friend claims you're in Turkey.
He's a fool, your friend.
Take off your jacket and shirt, please. What type of business were you in before 1966?
Making a living. Bit of this, bit of that, you know.
Let's have the other one in. Get dressed again.
This is, what you'd call my secretary, Tony Nicolo.
Don Calogero. These are the friends from America.
You are welcome. Please come in. It's an honor and a pleasure.
It's a great honor, Don Calogero.
An honor and a pleasure.
The honor is mine.
Please, sit down. I want you to feel at home here.
Thank you.
My daughter, Rosalia. Her husband is no longer with us.
May God bless his soul.
You're a widow and still so young. When did he die?
5 years ago, Signor Coppola.
I'm sorry. Extremely sorry.
My sister-in-law, Lucia, her husband's in New York, has been for years, in the Longshoremen's Union. A good position there. She travels to see him twice a year.
At Easter and Christmas.
That's nice.
I understand you saved my friend's life in Turkey. I appreciate that.
Such a man deserved it.
Your words are well chosen. Bravo.
This friend that you mentioned, what else did he say?
There will be time tomorrow. We'll talk about it then.
That's good.
Originally, the fish comes from Japan, but it makes a stop in Turkey on the way. They repack it there with ice and, of course, the merchandise. Then it's sent on to us. There you are, safe and sound and dry. This way.
The Marseillan has arrived. Go back to town and see what he wants. We will go this way. This way. After you. This is my chemist, Hans, German. This gentleman is my American friend.
I have examined your raw morphine. Extremely fine quality. The heroin I can get you will be very pure. 99%.
That is quite rare.
The Marcillian is here. I know that. Well, I didn't. All of a sudden, there he was in front of me, like a ghost.
What did he want?
He's very angry. He hasn't taken it too well that the American came through Palermo instead of Marseille. He was squawking about Don Calogero trespassing on his territory. So, he said he'd be willing to pay almost anything for the pleasure of punishing him for this discourtesy.
How much?
100 million to begin, 100 afterwards.
And you, what did you reply?
I am a man of honor. What could I say about it?
I know you have your honor. Was my name mentioned? Huh?
I know better than that.
That's right. 100 million is almost anything.
Plus maximum protection, which was the main reason I felt free to call you.
You did well. Now tell me, how is it all to be done?
Very simple. Meeting with Don Calogero. A dinner invitation. At the Grottos on Etna. The Marcillian will take it from there.
It's risky. Very risky.
So sorry. Last night it was awfully hot, wasn't it?
Yes, it was hot. Yes, it drove me crazy.
I don't see Don Calogero. Where is he?
He went out. He'll be back soon.
100 million lire. You should count it. Don't want any accusations.
The dinner's set for tonight. How many is he bringing with him?
2 Frenchies.
It's an excellent wine. Unfortunately, it only yields 60,000 liters per harvest, but that makes us... Ah, my dear Albertini, what a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you for the invitation, Don Calogero.
You're looking very well. Allow me to introduce my friends. Giuseppe Coppola, Salvatore Russo, Saro Badala, Ciro Terranova, and Tony Nicolo. Sit down, my friend. Right here.
Avec plaisir.
I am very happy, my dear Albertini, that you accepted my invitation tonight. I only regret that I could not receive you at home. That would indeed have been a great honor.
If we two could agree, cher ami, you would have no rivals and no competition.
Competition is not a bad thing. Really, it is a good thing. Because without competition, we would all get lazy and fat, no?
You, Monsieur Coppola, you have betrayed me. I was waiting for you, and you didn't come. But I excuse you, because you chose a friend. And I tell you the truth. You chose the best.
There was this woman who insisted that her husband was the best, the strongest, the most potent in the world, and he would say, if you knew the truth, you would not say that.
The partridge is one of our specialties.
Good. There is nothing like a Sicilian specialty.
Well, how'd it finish, this story?
Oh, there's a happy ending. He finally went off with her brother.
Monsieur Coppola, you fit in very well here.
I get by. You know. Okay.
Were you born here?
No, in the United States.
However, his parents were born in Sicily. His father left Canicattì 50 years ago. Ah, yes. Mr. Coppola upholds the honor of his heritage. He is not one of those young men that we see these days who have no respect, not for their fathers, their mothers, or the family. Ah, no. Mr. Coppola has all the old breeding, like us.
It would have been better with a French sauce. I'm sorry that you do not know our specialties. You would probably enjoy them.
Well, I trust you can appreciate our great Sicilian sauces.
Don't panic. There is nothing wrong. Please, go back to your tables and enjoy your meals, please. Calm down, please. Everything is all right. Play something, quickly.
You know, I'm really enjoying this partridge.
Yeah, me too.
Take these things away.
Will your friends not be returning?
No. I'm afraid they won't. They wanted the French sauce. And you don't have it. So they went somewhere else. Worth a fortune. Millions. However, it could all blow away in a puff of wind.
Don Calogero, I think we should speak about business. How much will it cost me? For what's already done, and for what still has to be done.
In cash?
Yes.
No, no cash at all. Take a seat, please. Let us imagine that this circle is the merchandise. 1/4 you are going to pay to our Turkish connection. That is right, no? Another 1/4 is for our family in Sicily, here. This is for the syndicate, our other family, in New York. And that is for me, for the personal risk I take. You must realize that the risks I take are heavy. And this, to my brother, the one in America, an important cog in the machine. And this is your piece.
Shouldn't it be bigger?
Bigger? You will get around 3 million capsules from your part. And each capsule you can sell for $5. And that makes $15 million. Nearly 9.5 billion Italian lire. That should make anybody content, no? Or maybe you'd rather try the French sauce, eh?
I suppose you could tell me what the safest way is to, how can I say it, to get to America.
Any way you want.
And the merchandise?
No. No, the merchandise does not travel with you.
Oh? How does it go?
By ship.
By ship, you say? You've got to be out of your minds. They know all those tricks. They'll search every bulkhead.
Calma, calma. The merchandise will travel in a way that was originally devised by our human torpedoes during the last war. It's been proven to work, and it travels free.
Cute, huh? How?
That's our secret. Rosalia, Lucia. Our guest is leaving us today. He's returning to America.
Unfortunately, I have some business there. I shall miss you.
We shall miss you too, Signor Coppola.
Try to come back soon.
The merchandise left on a freighter this morning. In a week or so, it'll be in New York. But don't worry about a thing, Signor Coppola. One of us will contact you.
And if nobody does?
Don't worry, we will keep our word. Buona fortuna.
What? He arrived just now, yeah. Well, that's all well and nice, but I need some cash. Yeah. Yeah, all right. All right. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Coppola's back. Tommy just called.
And the stuff? You brought it in yet?
It should be here in a few days.
What the hell does that mean, Larry?
It's from Sicily.
He's mad. Dumb guinea clodger, you're crazy to work with a man like Joe Coppola.
Why do you hate Coppola?
I don't hate nobody, except my mother. You know something, huh, Larry? He used to work the nightclub stuff. He never hit it big, that son of a bitch. What's his cut?
Well, it's supposed to be 1/16.
Damn it all. Who in the hell does he think he is, that bastard?
Who? He has 50 kilos. That's who.
What a mess.
You want Coppola's part, don't you?
Maybe.
Hey.
Hey, what the hell's happening?
Nothing. I just done a little reading on boats, and I figured...
Oh, no. For 5 years, I've worked hard for you. I've worked like a slave. And if you woke me up just to tell me that, I'm gonna commit suicide.
Don't you take it easy? That broad can hear us.
She doesn't understand no English. She's a Polak or something.
Was machen wir? Warum schlafst du nicht?
She's German, for Christ's sakes. Okay, Schatzi. Rouse. Out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
The Traviata comes in tomorrow morning.
Well, what's the Traviata? No, your aunt.
Very funny. You read that.
You think we're sitting on our butts here? Now, for crying out loud, get off my back. Now, look, what is it with you guys?
Yeah, this is narcotics. What are you, a wise guy?
Now look, you're talking to Tommy Farah. You tell Howard the Coppola's back in town. And what's more, he's worth about 20 million. You got that?
20 million? Hey, Howard, you take this. Tommy Farrow's flipped.
All right, yeah. Hold on a minute, would you? Yeah? How do you know?
Not so fast. If you want to know the whole story, bring $1,000 and I'll tell you the rest. The 46th and 7th, in half an hour.
I don't see it. Maybe they took it at Pier 52. Get the men ready for tonight.
There she is. Tell him.
Hey, Fred!
Stop! This is fine!
Well, let's hear it. This was found on the bilge keel of the ship.
And the merchandise.
It wasn't there.
Hi, Tommy. Well, what are you, babysitting now?
You know, the old lady's been busted.
Look, I gotta find some way to meet with Sally. And I figure my best bet would be through you.
He ain't too happy with you. I heard you got a shipment of his, eh?
Right. Actually, he only thinks it's his, but since I'm a gentleman, I don't have any reason to screw him. Tell him I'll be waiting for him tonight at 1 o'clock, my place. And I want him to bring half the cash. Here.
Yeah, come in.
So the gentleman you're expecting are waiting in the bar downstairs.
All right, all right.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah.
He's here.
Hello, Joe. How are you, kid? I got a big surprise. Some Italian cakes. We're gonna throw a party. A little homecoming, huh, Joe? Sit it there. I like him when he laughs.
So what do your boys have in the boxes? Bombs?
Open the boxes.
Tony, lift out the cakes. Thanks, Sally. I deserve it. Now let's close the deal.
Joe, wait for me here. Why don't you ever smile, hmm? Go on, shut the door. Come on. I love you. You're a bunch of innocent babies. You're beautiful, and you're elegant. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not here to quibble over the price. Here we have snow that is purer than any that has ever fallen on the mountains of the world. Purer than a virgin's tears. Look at it. Study it. Sense it. Enjoy it. Taste it. Well, what do you say?
Yes, you were right. Very good.
You bet your ass.
What are you asking for it? A nice low price, huh?
You'll get the best price in the business.
How much do you have altogether?
Over 100 pounds. 20 million devalued American bucks, not a penny more or less. Cash. Okay, Joey boy, here's the other half. Don't count it. I don't like people that don't trust me. It's all there. Believe me. Now, yeah, there's some friends of mine that would like to meet you and say thanks. This is Joseph Coppola.
We never did like you, Joe.
A man like you, Joe, should know better, shouldn't he?
You had a lot of guts to go down underwater to pick up the cans. Of course, you were stupid to believe you could get away with them.
Tell him everything, Joe.
Yeah, let's hear you sing.
Yeah, come on, Joe. You don't have to be shy.
I brought you people a deal that's worth a fortune.
Sure, but you brought it to the wrong people.
You know too much, I'm afraid, Joe. Names, faces, everything.
You're down a creek, buddy.
You're not one of the family, Joe. And we people have laws. Understand? How much time do I have? That's a laugh. You don't have time to even say goodbye, Buster.
Well, let's have your report, Howard.
I got the building staked out, just waiting for the squad.
Make sure you get them all.
Don't worry about it.
Are you very angry with me? Sure. Well, I'm sorry that we couldn't work a deal.
Now, you're not a bit sorry, Sal. And it's my life.
About that money. I wouldn't like you to think that money was my reason.
I know. You'd kill your mother for a dime.
Maybe I would.
To the back!
My shepherd, I shall not want. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He restoreth my soul. My cup runneth over. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life.
All right, you're all under arrest. Who's your attorney?
New York Times, sir. Can you just a minute, sir?
Mr. Coppola, turn your head over there.
Yeah, it's never fine. How are you going to plead, sir? Guilty or not?
Joseph Coppola?
How's your wife, Sam?
Who cares? Rotten.
What about Coppola? When do we bury him?
Look, just take your pay, go someplace, and have a nice vacation. The case is closed. You're not Coppola anymore. You're in the coffin now. You're gone. You're dead. You're an empty six-pack of beer.
Now, you listen to me. I tattooed my body and I lived in sewers and nobody asked me how my wife was, so you just answer nicely, nicely, nicely!
Okay, okay. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Don't get nervous.
You know that nickel and dimer Tony Nicolo? Huh? I like him. What happens to him?
Listen, you take care of yourself and don't try to kid me. Save your feelings for nice guys.
Guys like you don't understand anything.
I never wanted to understand because I couldn't live if I understood.
Well, I'm telling you. You give Tony a clear paycheck. You give him a clean sheet, you stay off his back, and you keep off his back, or I'll tattoo your rotten heart.
Hey, Joe. Out the back way.
So free.